Hello, everybody. It is 12:30 as opposed to 2 o'clock. So this is going up a little earlier in the evening or morning, either. I am aware of the Dayton, Ohio shooting, but we're going to talk about the El Paso, Texas shooting first. We'll talk about the other one at a later date. Basically, weekend, right? We're going to start by talking about the Shooter's Manifesto, which was released pretty fucking early. Okay? The shooter claims he was against the invasion, and obviously the left-wing fanatics immediately labeled him as a Trump supporter. Interesting that between 2008 and 2016, not a single person said that a terrorist attack or a shooting was his fault, but now it's all Trump's fault, right? Here's the problem. The president is executing the law as mandated by Congress, which means you enter the United States illegally, you get arrested. You get detained. During your detention, you're entitled to food, medical attention, clothing, shelter. You're given a hearing with the judge and a lawyer, and they determine whether or not to send you home or let you in. Okay? The president is not mowing motherfuckers down. Second, he is actually killing. What was he killing? He's killing Americans. The people in El Paso, Texas are Americans. Whether they're Americans by birth, or whether they're Americans by choice, they are Americans. And on top of that, there was no lawyer, there was no judge, there was no due process, so what happened was a fucking murder. Plain and simple. Now, he is a white supremacist, and white supremacists are against all colors. See, we normal people, we see legal versus illegal. And there are white illegals, there are Asian illegals, there are Jewish illegals, okay? The media wants you to believe that all illegals are Hispanic. They are not. Illegals are from everywhere. Legals are from everywhere. Americans are from everywhere. The white supremacists don't see legal and illegal. They see white and non-white. They don't give a fuck how you come here. They just want you to be white. So if a white guy came here from fucking Norway and snuck in, they wouldn't give a shit. But if a Mexican guy came here and got a visa and took the test, they would fucking go crazy, okay? It's a color thing, okay? And he shot a 4-month-old baby and killed the baby. There was a reporter who saw a man crying, and the man said, "My mother's dead." Okay, I know for a fact my mother's dead, so it's pretty fucked up. Okay, now he took an AK style rifle. I'm hearing it was a Wasser 10. He went into the Walmart in the parking lot, and according to Texas schools, see where I live, school is September to June. Down there, school is August to May. And it's going to be about mid-August, so figure another 2 weeks, they're going to be back in school. So there were a lot of kids and parents trying to get the last little bit of summer in. And there were kids and parents trying to get things for school supplies, school clothes, okay? So there were a lot of people there, and most of those people were very young. And he went there. And he just went in, he just shot anybody. Okay, there wasn't, are you a citizen, are you illegal, he just shot whatever the fuck was in his way. And there was actually one story of a man, he's a 22-year-old black man, he is an American soldier. And the picture of him from that day, he had his gold chain out. He had his do-rag on. Okay? Do not judge people by what they look like. Okay? I had a white guy run a red light with a truck and almost hit a fucking pregnant woman. I had a black guy help me save a man's life from a heart attack. Okay? So it's not what you look like, it's what you do. Okay? And he looked like a stereotypical black man. Gold chain, do-rag. He was in a location. He could not get to the shooter. He did have a Glock 19 on him, and he did ready in case he saw the shooter. But what he did do was he did run over to a Foot Locker, clear them out, and they were running out. He saw a playground, and he saw kids playing on the playground, and he stopped when no one else would stop, and started moving kids towards the police. The police were coming in, and he was corralling the kids to get to safety, and he's credited with saving them. I don't know if the bad guy would have came and shot them, but he's credited with getting out of harm's way. Okay, so you got a white guy running around fucking killing people, and then you got a black guy with a do-rag walking around saving people. Okay, it's not what you look like, it's what you do. Remember that. It's never what you look like. Okay, I've seen big, mean, ugly-looking motherfuckers end up being the nicest guys in the world. And I've seen handsome, well-groomed scumbags. Punch them in the fucking face. Okay? It's not looks, it's personality. Trust me. Okay? You'd be surprised what you run into in the real world. Yeah. So, he goes in, plows as many people as possible. He evacuates, gets in his car, drives away. Police stop him, and as if he was getting a parking ticket, he complied. He is facing God knows how many. You got 20 counts of murder. You could literally have 1,000 counts of attempted murder, assault, battery, public alarm. Okay, there are literally 4 or 5 dozen charges that he can have, from jaywalking to murder. Like every fucking little thing can be charged, and it's most likely going to be a federal case because his manifesto said he hates people that are different than him. So that's going to be a hate crime. That's going to be terrorism. He can be charged federally and state. So he's probably not going to get out. Okay, you would need the fucking O.J. Simpson jury to get him out. Okay, he's not going anywhere. He's probably going to get, on the lighter side, about 500 years in prison. On the heavier side, death penalty. He's in a lot of trouble. Now, Walmart is a big store. And every time you go in public, I don't give a fuck where you are. I don't care if you're at the petting zoo. When you go out in public, I want you to start looking around. Now, obviously, a guy with a rifle is going to be pretty fucking, easy to see. But I want you to look for things. Can I hide in something? Can I hide behind something? Can I get out of someplace? Now, some places have big refrigerators. When I was in the supermarket, working in the supermarket, we had the bake shop, had a giant refrigerator. It was the bake shop. And it was obviously past the counter where only employees were allowed, but it was a big industrial refrigerator. Most of those industrial refrigerators, they're big walk-in refrigerators, and guys walk in there to get stuff, and the door closes on them. There's a button to get out. You can hide in that refrigerator and barricade it. And then when the shooting stops, you can get out. Trucks. In the back of the store, the employees' only area, the loading bay, you have the giant door that opens up the gate, and the truck will back up, and the truck will actually be against the building. So you can walk directly from the building into the truck. Can you pull the handle down and secure it? Probably. Now that is a wooden panel truck, so if the bad guy comes in there, boom, 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 bullets can go through wood. But if you go into that truck and you see the truck is full of goodies, hide behind the goodies. That way if the bullets do come into the truck, there are pallets of food. Okay, and try to find thick things, okay? This pallet is what a pallet is. A pallet is a wooden rack with stuff stacked up on top of it, wrapped together in shrink wrap, okay? This pallet is hot dog buns. This pallet is tuna fish cans. This pallet is bags of dog food. Okay? Try to hide behind the thicker pallet. And you might want to have something to barricade the door with, like the handle, pull the handle down, it's like a strap. Tuck the strap in and put something on top of it, hold it, make it harder to pull it up. A lot of these stores, not so much Walmart in some cases, mostly Costco, BJ's, Home Depot. The aisles are very big. The ceilings themselves are between 20 and 50 feet high, at least. The aisles are heavy duty industrial steel with heavy duty industrial shelves that can hold tons of stuff. A lot of these places you walk around and the bottom shelf is the floor. They literally have this stuff stacked on the floor itself under the rack. And then up there's more stuff. What happens is when all this stuff here is gone, say it's coffee cans, the guy will close the lane down, tell him to get back, he'll bring the forklift in, use the forklift to go up, pick up another pallet of coffee cans and bring that pallet down and shit it under, okay? So they're very, very high. Okay? Higher than my ceiling. In fact, you can actually see my ceiling up here, that's 10-foot ceiling. Yeah. Can you go into those areas and hide behind the coffee cans, hide behind the tuna fish, hide behind the dog food, hide behind the charcoal? Can you do that? That might be concealment, that might be cover, depending on what you're hiding behind. Can you go into a shed? A lot of these big stores, Costco's, BJ's, okay, these big Home Depot have sheds. They literally have sheds on the sales floor. And it'll say, $500, okay, comes fully assembled or something required. Can you go into one of those sheds? Depending on what the shed is made at, it could be concealment, it could be cover. We don't know. Is there stuff inside the shed? Maybe you open up the fucking shed and they have shovels in there or wheelbarrows in there or charcoal in there storing it or just to make it look good, okay? Stuff like that. Okay, the back area. That employees only area, go back there. Is there a place to hide? Now keep this in mind, you don't know how long you're going to be hiding there. It could literally take 6 hours for the police to come and do an effective search of every single thing. You might be there a while. Okay? Also, make sure that whatever you can hide into, you can get out of. Because if you trap yourself back there and the unit is not going to be there for 6 hours, you've swapped one problem for another problem. There were people that were giant, they were in the back of the building, had in the yard storage containers. Those are the big, long containers you see in the shipping, the big ships, the big cargo ships. And you can open it up like a garage door and fit trucks in there and shit. Okay, yeah, they hid in there. They thought it was safe. They opened the door, heard more shots, closed the door again. You can hide in something like that. The emergency door. Practically every store has several emergency exits that clearly say alarm will sound. In the back area, they have more of those exit doors because the employees will be back there when a fire breaks out. Go through the exit door. Now when you go through the door, you go through it very carefully to look around, make sure it's clear, then run out. Okay? And when you hit that door, the alarm goes off. Now that alarm might just be a ringing alarm, or that alarm might be going to the fire department. Tell the fire department, hey, there's a fire. Some alarms will actually call the fire department as you hit the button. The firehouse will have a switchboard ring. Not every firehouse, but some of them. And it'll say there's a fire at Home Depot. And they get to Home Depot and they see a whole bunch of guys running around, there's a shooting going on. Okay? So try as you can escape or hide. And I can't give you a definitive answer. I don't know. You might go into some place to hide and the motherfucker might come in there. I don't know. I can't guarantee that. Another thing. You must call the police. They teach us in training. Don't assume someone called the police. Tell one person to do it specifically. Or in my case, I do it myself. And I hate talking to dispatchers. Ugh. okay, you need to call the fucking police. The call must go out. When the call goes out, the first thing you say is shots fired and your location. You specify that shots have been fired. That tells the dispatcher you're not fucking around, and it tells the dispatcher to get every single unit available to get there. Shots fired and the address. That way, God forbid the phone gets knocked out of your hand, or you get shot, or you run drop it. At least they heard the word shots fired and the address. Can 911 track your cell phone? Yes, they can. It takes 10 minutes. You want to wait? Okay. Do you fight or do you flee? Depends. You're probably gonna die anyway. Why not? It's too hard for me to carry weapons everywhere I go. They actually said, I heard, was it Mr. Guns and Gear? No, it wasn't Mr. Guns and Gear. It was someone else. Fuck, I heard it last night. They say 5% of Texans have concealed carry licenses. How do they figure that out? How many Texans are there? What is the percentage? Example, 100 Texans, 5% is 5 people. 200 Texans, 5% is 10 people. Okay, 1,000 Texans, 5% is 50 people. Okay? Okay. And they said not all Texans carry their guns. Well, that's more of a survey question rather than a proof question. $40, Blade HQ. I heard a woman tell me one time, sorry about picking on ladies, sorry guys. I heard a woman tell me it's anonymous. This is uncomfortable. When I carry this, if I'm wearing a sweater, it goes in my pants on top of the shirt. Okay? If it's the summertime, it goes in my pants under the shirt against my bare skin. Vinny, that must hurt. Yes, it does. You know what else hurts? Death. This. Okay. K-bar, TDI. Okay. This. See how thick the blade is? Throat, head, chest, anywhere you can. Now, this is a close quarter weapon. You gotta be 2 feet away for this one. You're hiding. The guy's coming. He's coming. You're hiding. He's coming around the corner. Start poking. What are you gonna go for? Can you reach his dominant arm? If you can reach his dominant arm, here. Try as hard as you can to go for the wrist or inside the elbow here. If you can reach under the elbow, if you can reach the throat, if you can reach this, if you can reach this, if you can reach this. We're not fucking around. This guy's trying to kill you. Please make sure it's not the cop that's coming to clear the area. Please make sure it is the bad guy. Please. I don't want to get a call you're in fucking jail because you did the cop. What else hurts? Achilles tendon. Depending on the angle he's at, if he comes past you, Achilles tendon. What is the Achilles tendon? The Achilles tendon is the back of your heel, right above that. That nerve has so many different, that Achilles tendon has so many different nerves in it. That is a total life-altering injury. Okay? I've actually seen a photograph of Achilles tendons open like a fucking wet mop. My favorite gymnast, her husband, is a podiatric specialist. I'll bet you $10,000 he's gonna do an Achilles tendon by Thursday. I'll bet you $10,000. He'll tell you all about the Achilles tendon. Dr. Mike Canales, Canales. Okay? You can find him because I'm always on his page busting his balls. Okay? That tendon, once you slice it, the pain is so intense. I've had mine done 3 times. I've had it fixed, not sliced. The pain will immediately cause him to fall down. Is his finger on the trigger? I don't know. You tell me. Is it gonna go off? Once again, we'll find out. He's down. Kill him. Kill him. He's got a gun. He's killing innocent people. You gotta survive. Kill him. Do you honestly and reasonably believe there is a 51% chance you were gonna die? Yes. I'm in a public place and a guy is walking around with a gun and he is shooting people as they are begging for their lives. I honestly and reasonably believe there's a 51% chance I'm gonna die. Okay? This lifesaver. You almost never see me without this. It is the rarest thing in the world for me to be without this. Why not a pocket knife? Simple. I'm left-handed. It's my right hand. Pocket knife, you gotta reach your finger in, do this, or do this. No. Fixed blade, all the way. There's a million other fixed blade knives. Go on BladeHQ.com and go on BladeHQ. You'll find this. You'll find the Spyderco Yojimbo. You'll find a couple of these fixed blades. Tactical fixed blade. Even a neck knife. I carry my CRKT Minimalist. That'll work. I like this better for defense because it's thicker and stronger and sharper. Plus, I don't got to loosen my shirt to get it out. I reach this way to get it out. Go here. Okay. You're never unarmed. I don't consider myself unarmed when I have that. I don't consider myself unarmed when I have a Foley knife or a pocket or anything. Okay, find the weapon. If the guy's changing mags. Okay? Now keep in mind, you're not guaranteed to survive. Keep in mind no one else is. Keep in mind if he's just fucking clicking people, you may have no choice. Now when you leave, how do you leave? Like when you leave the area, how do you leave the area? Friendly. Okay, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck if you're the commissioner or the sheriff. When you walk outside, I'm friendly. When the police approach you, if they say, can we see your hands? Show them your hands. If they say, can you get on your knees? We can handcuff you? Do it. If they say, can we search you? Do it. They got a mass shooter on the loose. They don't know who the fuck you are. What's to stop the mass shooter from throwing down his gun and running out with you? Mm-hmm. If you've killed the shooter, tell the officer or the paramedic whoever reached you first. Friendly. I have killed the suspect. I have killed the suspect. The suspect came around the corner and I stabbed him. The suspect came around the corner and I shot him. The suspect came around the corner and I hit him in the head with a chair and he's unconscious. Okay? If the guy goes down, he's still alive. Pile on him. As many people as possible need to get on top of him and hold him down. How? I prefer face down. But here's how. Put knees into chests, put knees into stomachs, restrain hands, hold them with your foot, stomp on the hand, hold the hand with your knee. Okay? Is there a rope? Is there an extension cord? If he's on his stomach, Maybe you took a fucking chair and just whacked him real hard and he fell down and now he's on his stomach. Knees on the back. Or stand on his back. Okay? Now I'm gonna give you a little when I was, oh shit, I'm going back. I was 17. My cousin Kelly was 10. She went the liver thing. Yeah. Here's what I did. I was laying down on my stomach. Fine, what the fuck we're doing. I'm on my stomach. We're just bullshit, you know. Okay. She came along, and she stood on my back, and she took her foot and put it in between my shoulder blades, on my spine. And she said, "Do a push-up right now." I told her to get off. Her foot on my spine pushed me to the ground, and I could not get up. Now, obviously, if I want to hurt, I just roll real fast. Okay, I could roll real fast. But I didn't want to hurt her. So, stand on his head, stand on his neck, stand on his back, stand on his legs, have 4 or 5 people come over and stand on top of him. Okay? Take things and put them on top of him. Flip the bookshelf on top of him. Okay? Push the sandbags over. Okay, like this display of sandbags. Okay? If you're in the soda display, knock the sodas over on top of him. Okay? Do whatever you have to do to keep him the fuck down. Because once you've resisted, that's it. You can't go back. If he dies, fuck him. I would rather tell the judge, the jury, the DA, whoever you want to put me in front of. I would rather tell them, hey, listen, I put one knee on his head, one knee on his neck, and I broke his neck by accident. Oops. I would rather say that than say I didn't hold him properly and he got back up and killed somebody. Yes. Yes. There is no rule in this kind of game. Okay, I don't care. Drive into the guy. If you're in the parking lot and the guy's walking around with a fucking rifle like this, run him the fuck over. What the fuck is he doing carrying a rifle like this? Run him the fuck over. And you guys that carry your rifles open, knock it the fuck off. Okay? Knock it the fuck off. Okay? You want to carry a gun? Get a fucking handgun and carry it under your fucking clothes. Okay? Because if I see a guy walking around with a fucking rifle, open, exposed, I'm running his ass over. Now, obviously, where I live, we don't really do that much unless we're at the hunting grounds or unless we're at the parking lot of the range. And if you're at the parking lot of the range, you get the gun in a bag, the rifle in a bag. Okay? But this open carrying rifle shit, knock it the fuck off. You are stupid. You are stupid. You're stupid. Block me if you will, but you are stupid. Okay? Because if I see you with a fucking rifle or a shotgun on the open, unless you're wearing a full-fledged police uniform, I'm running your ass over. I'm running you over. Period. I'm done with this shit. Okay? Gun in the holster, in the waistband. You're either a cop or a CCW, fine. Knife, fine. But if I see the gun out in the open, I'm not taking a chance. I'm killing your ass. It's the truth. You want to carry a pistol. Well, I got a rifle in my truck. Okay, you get the rifle in your truck. If you got the rifle out of the truck and run 5 feet with it, I'm going to take you for the bad guy. Jesus Christ, guys, knock it the fuck off. Seriously, knock that. That's nothing. Knock that the fuck off with the rifles. Knock that one the fuck off. Dallas shooting. There was a guy, a black guy, walking around with a rifle. Okay? the police got a picture of him and put it on the news and said, this is a suspect. His brother had to call the police and say, nope, wrong guy, that's my brother. And they had to straighten it out, okay? So I know of at least one incident where an innocent guy with a rifle, open carrying, got mistaken for the fucking terrorist, okay? Don't carry your rifle and your shotgun in the fucking open anymore. Don't do it. Okay? So here we have this, and follow what you will. Thank you.